Welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8 and I just got out of the shower. Did take me a couple minutes to set this up though. I got a couple pictures of Maka during the Kishin fight, and also a picture of Odysseus, or the movie The Odyssey from 1997. It starred a man by the name of Armand Assante. It's an absolutely amazing movie. I strongly recommend it. I, in fact, say it is the second best movie ever made in the history of time. It's like 3 or 4 hours long or something, though. I can't remember. But I looked up a clip of it to get a picture that I wanted to use as part of this backdrop. And no, I can't edit anything. I just have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs open. 7 of the tabs have different pictures of Maka. One of them has a picture of Armand Assante playing his role as Odysseus, the king of Ithaca. It's an amazing movie. Not only is it great acting, but the story itself is, I think it's a story and a movie. Because not only should everyone try to read the actual, a lot of the old Greek stories, but the movie The Odyssey with Armand Assante, I think everyone in the world should watch that movie. I also think everyone in the world should watch Soul Eater. So I think they're both indispensable parts of culture, to the point that I feel like everyone in the world, no matter what country you're in, should watch Soul Eater. You should also watch The Odyssey starring Armand Assante. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that even remotely correctly. I'm just saying he does an amazing job, and the story and the movie itself is amazing. That being said, I did that, Krona singing the Smile of My Soul thing, and while I was in the shower, I was thinking about all the AMVs I've seen. Because there's so many animated music videos that people do, the people who actually have editing stuff and put hours, if not days and weeks of effort of actually getting different clips and editing them properly and doing effects and making sure everything's synced up. I mean, a lot of these people spend weeks and weeks of just trying to edit clips and make things fit just perfect. And first off, kudos on you guys. That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. That being said, it does sometimes introduce me to musicians that I normally am not. Well, I do have eclectic tastes in regard that I do listen to a wide variety of music. But there are still some musicians that really don't, cross my periphery very often. One of which would be TECH N9NE. They're great. They're a good musical group. I'm not sure what I should refer to them as. I mean, I guess most people are just rappers, but I guess that seems to be a running theme since I've actually sung some stuff by various rappers. Eminem, Coolio, Fort Minor. I am not a rapper. Also, I don't know how NF does the song The Search, because it's just so many words so quickly. But I did that in a video with a sheep. It's right after the video where I sang in German with a picture of a woman with big titties. Like I said, I have eclectic tastes in music. But I can't say I ever have casually really listened to TECH N9NE unless it's been part of a AMV. And I enjoy lots of animated music videos, but there's actually so many of Soul Eater, and they're so very well done. But yeah, I definitely feel that everyone on the entire planet should watch Soul Eater and the movie The Odyssey starring Armand Assante. Also, Armand, if I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. I'm not really sure how to say your name. But I think you're an amazing job of an actor, and I thought the movie The Odyssey is amazing. I think the movie The Odyssey is the second best. It was made in 1997. I think it's the second best movie ever made in the history of time. It is the second best movie ever made. No, I'm not sharing what the first best is. But The Odyssey is the first. Damn it, fuck. Apparently I can't Okay, it's the second. But I'm not saying what the first best movie is. But The Odyssey starring Armand Assante is the second best movie ever made. Now I'm going to sing half of the song Dysfunctional by the band TECH N9NE. Simply because the second half, I really don't feel emotionally comfortable trying to sing. Also, there may be a few words here and there that I will omit just because they're words that I do not want to ever say. Beyond that, I will probably include the AMV that this is out of at the very top of the links that I post in the video. Just because the AMV is amazing. But I'll probably share a shit ton of Soul Eater AMVs and the movie. Actually, several clips of the movie Odyssey. Maybe even just the clip of the actual Kishin fight. But I'm just saying, well, no, I probably shouldn't do that because you should just watch, because that's the end of the anime. Granted, the manga goes slightly different, and I do have some, like, granted, it's like the manga and Dragon Ball Super. You know, the manga fight with Zamasu has more blood and violence. Goku actually uses the Hakai on Zamasu. I mean, in the Dragon Ball Super tournament, the Tournament of Power, I mean, Vegeta never goes Super Saiyan Adora Blue, or Blue Evolution. Goku only ever goes into Ultra Instinct stuff once. He never uses a Spirit Bomb. Gohan beats Kefla. Vegeta never has his fight with Toppo, really. And Toppo and Dispo just sort of just fall off the side nonchalant. For some reason, I'm trying to say nonchalant, and I'm just saying hot chocolate. I know I said in the previous video I prefer cold drinks to warm drinks, because I was talking about Earl Grey, which Earl Grey, that's my preferred cup of tea. But I like hot cocoa. But again, I prefer cold drinks. Like ice cold Pepsi is awesome. But I think I'm getting off topic. Not really sure what the topic was. I'm sorry. I forgot what I was talking about. I know I'm going to try to sing the song TECH N9NE, or at least the first half of it, but I don't remember what I was talking about. Something about nonchalant. Fuck. Yes, I'm slapping my knee. And yes, I'm still naked. I was still wet. Yes, I used a towel. But I'm still wet. And yes, I'm using a pillow under my butt on top of the metal folding chair. Because having my bare fucking skin of my ass against the folding chair is extremely uncomfortable. It's one thing if I'm wearing, boxers and pants and shit. But my bare skin against the fucking metal folding, and yes, it has a tiny bit of cushion on it. It's one of those things that's meant, you buy it at Walmart. It's got a little bit of cushion, a little tiny bit of leather, but it's still fucking hard. The one I usually, and yes, my laptop is just sitting on my bed. Sometimes I'll put a folding chair on my bed. It's a second folding chair, and I'll put the laptop on that one. But that one's got like a tear down the middle of it. So it's not useful for much else. And yes, there's a third folding chair over there because I have a fan on it at all times. It's in line with my bed. That way, when I lay on my bed, I can feel the fan blowing on me. Though there also are some times that I will actually be sitting in my bed, my back against the wall, with pillows behind my back, and then another pillow that has like cats on it. Yes, I love, obsessed with Neckos. No, I'm not ashamed of it. Though it makes me think of that Boba Flex song, Apologize for Nothing, which it's a cool song. A lot of Boba Flex stuff is really cool. But a lot of it, they go very vulgar with some of the stuff they say. And I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable trying to sing it. Like, I did do a sort of mock video of the Shoot the Devil Between the Eyes song, but I changed like 4 lines out of it and called it Fuck the Devil Between the Thighs. I thought I was being clever. Then again, I have done a full-on parody of Sweet Dreams where the only lyric that stayed the same was Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? But everything else is completely changed. And it was shit that just like popped in my head while I was working that night. And then I got home from work that day and I just like scribbled it down as fast as possible on a piece of notebook paper and then just pulled up an instrumental of Sweet Dreams in the background and then just immediately recorded it after I pulled up a picture of Carolyn. It's a Neko cat girl from the anime Princess Reconnect Redive, all that stuff. It's a great anime, okay, which I've only watched clips of really just because you can't find a physical DVD of it anywhere, and I don't like ordering stuff online. I like just if I get anime, I like to be able to like sometimes I'll either get it at Walmart or I'll go to like a mall or something where they have like FYE and they have a huge selection of anime. But like sometimes I'll sit on my bed with like I'll be back to the wall and I'll have like the laptop on a pillow in front of me. Sometimes it's more comfortable to sit that way. Though sometimes I'll sit up like I'm sitting Indian style in front of the computer or with my legs up a little bit just because sometimes I feel like I can focus a little bit better on the game, like if I'm trying to do better. But then after a while, I'm like, my legs hurt like this, and I need to readjust. And I'm torn between, okay, I want to be able to focus on something, and then on the other hand, I want to be comfortable. I don't know. Speaking of focusing, I think I got slightly off topic here. I do have a Bang energy drink. Probably not the healthiest thing in the world. But I don't have to go into work tonight, so I'm just going to stay up all day. But I'm going to drive somewhere later during the time that I should be asleep. So don't want to fall asleep while driving. That wouldn't be very safe at all. Not really sure what I was doing. I think I was going to sing a part of TECH N9NE song. But I'm not going to have any music playing because... And I know this is going to sound really weird given how much I have failed to sing everything I've ever attempted to sing. Oh, right, the cat video. Yeah, like I said, I made a parody of Sweet Dreams where I changed pretty much, with the exception of the main, starting, the Sweet Dreams are made of these part. Everything else is completely original. It's called All the Nekos Are Meowing for Head Pats. And I really like that song. I'm terrible at singing it, though. I'm terrible at singing in general. I would like to hear other people sing it. In general, I would like these videos to make other people feel more confident about their own ability to sing. And I would like to hear you guys sing stuff. Heck, I think I started to say that part of a video that was called Not a Valid Argument where I did Scatman, but I just sort of cut that part off in the recording. But basically, I want to hear you guys do karaoke stuff too. But I want to hear people that can actually sing well. Though I wouldn't be complaining even if it's somebody that can't sing well if they choose to sing All the Nekos Are Meowing. Because I want to hear other people sing that song. Part of me feels proud that I was actually able to write it. Yes, it's cringy as hell. I even wrote in the lyrics that it's cringy. But I like the song. And it's about Nekos. Apparently I can't not devolve into talking about cat girls and cat boys and all kinds of Nekos. Heck, it's kind of like I did a video of where I used a picture of Makoto Ananya from Blaze Blue, who is very, 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 very sexy. And she's technically like a squirrel person. And part of me is like, so is it like a squirrel girl, a tree Neko? Since it's most cats can't really climb trees, but squirrels are amazing at it. So would Makoto be a Neko that's just really good at climbing trees? But then again, I've always wondered the thought, is Shy Lily a water Neko? Is Yuzu an air Neko? Is Tricky a space Neko? Yes, I'm thinking of Final Fantasy VIII and she'd be able to fly through the air in outer space shooting lasers. I don't know how tricky you would feel about that, like being able to like fly through outer space and like shoot kamehamehas and like control gravity. Okay, focus. Anyway, like I said, I know it's going to sound weird, given the fact that I fuck up at everything. Like honestly, if you look up the definition of failure in a dictionary, you're just going to see a picture of me. But then again, depending on the dictionary, like you look up the word cringe, it's also going to have a picture of me. So apparently, failure and cringe are synonyms because they both have the definition of me. But main point I'm trying to say is this: just like there are certain like yelly things that Serge Tankian does in his singing that I can't even. It's kind of like how Jonathan Davis does, like the like I can't even begin to do it. I don't even know how he does it. Like, or there are certain screams that are like, is it Phil Anselm? If I'm remembering right, the singer of Pantera. Like, am I remembering that right? I'm not. I don't want to look that up right now because I already have lyrics pulled up on my phone. But like the screaming in Pantera, the vocal range that it hits, or just the way. And here's the thing: the way Serge Tankian does his screaming noises with his. It's not only musical, but it's different than Pantera's. But they're both impossible for me to do. Like, I can't do that. And even if I could, that'd be like that kind of volume would probably be loud enough to get a noise complaint where I live. But what was the thing I was talking about? Shit, I don't remember. Fuck! I need like a floating little, like the thing from the movie Flubber of Robin Williams, like the little person robot thing that is sentient. That could like remind me of like what I was talking about. Like you were talking about this. Like, thank you. I don't remember the name of the floating robot thing. Take another drink of my bang. Again, not healthy. Not healthy at all. My jug of water looks over there and it's just like looking at me like, but drink me. And I'm like, you're not cold. It's like, well, I'm not in the refrigerator. I'm like, I don't want to carry you up the stairs every time. I just want to come home, take a few swigs of the jug, and then from time to time take a swig here and there, and then drink some more before I go to bed, and then wake up, and then every now and then when I have to pee, drink some more, and then when I wake up for work, drink some more. It's more convenient that way, as I stare at the empty thing of Oreos sitting on my guitar amp. I don't know which thing feels more sad at me. The thing of empty Oreos, my stomach, or my guitar amp being like, why the fuck did you use me as a table for cookies? And the answer is because I'm fat, okay? I was hungry. Stop that. Okay. Take another drink of this bang. It's blue raz, it's okay. I once tried a chocolate flavored one. That was awful. It was disgusting as hell. It's kind of hit and miss. More of a Red Bull person, actually. You guys remember AMP? Like it was AMP energy drink? I remember there was an energy soda called Volt Energy Soda, and they sold it in 2 liters. And then eventually they decided maybe they shouldn't sell energy drinks, because technically it was called energy soda, and it wasn't quite an energy drink, but it was closer to being an energy drink than being a soda. Honestly, as fucking yellow and orange and green it was, it may have been radioactive. Probably. Okay, Volt, you weren't, but still, you weren't radioactive. I know you weren't. Yeah, I mean, it's not that you glowed in the dark or anything. I'm just saying, if they eventually decide they shouldn't sell something that caffeinated and sugary in a 2-liter, that perhaps people would abuse that. Same way at that time, back when that soda was popular, they had it on tap at Burger King. You could have unlimited Volt energy soda with your Whoppers. And not only were people like myself perhaps drinking more of that than what is intended for the human body, there's also the fact that a lot of times at fast food restaurants, perhaps teenagers and children are going to abuse that more. Like, just imagine a bunch of like teenage people, off school, getting like onion rings and shit, and are like, get a large with the fries, and they fill it up with energy soda, and already that's more than what a human being. And I know I say like, oh, more than was healthy, but honestly, a shot glass worth of fucking an energy drink is probably not healthy for you, but it's tolerable for your system. I'm just saying, the difference between, oh, this is just not good for you, as opposed to may induce a heart attack. I'm just saying, there's a reason why there are warnings on Red Bull saying do not consume more than a certain amount, and that people sensitive to caffeine may have problems. There's also reasons why, like some of the old energy drinks, because back when energy drinks first started being a thing, there was Red Bull, Full Throttle, and Rockstar. That was it. There were no other energy drinks. No other energy drinks existed. That was all there was. I still remember College Humor having Power Thirst. It's made with lightning. Real lightning! And it's just... They made a couple of those commercials, actually. I think they even had Terry Crews in it. Anyway, main point is energy drinks are perhaps not very healthy for you. But I drank them anyway. I shouldn't. Same as I probably should stop drinking Pepsi, but I really, really, really like ice cold Pepsi. But yeah, back then, like, Full Throttle, a lot of things had a different recipe. They had actual fucking straight on ephedra in the drink. Now it's a much weaker, off-brand, not quite ephedra version, something made by the energy drink companies or slash pharmaceutical companies that's like ephedra, but even on the same dosage, it's much weaker. And not only is it a much weaker version of it, they also use a far lower dosage because they eventually decided that maybe it was going to kill people. And by maybe, I mean it may have been doing so. But I'm avoiding talking about that just because I feel like they already tried to fix that scenario, so I shouldn't try to judge them on that. As I drink an energy drink, I'm a hypocritical fucking bastard. Oh, energy drinks aren't good for you. Glug, glug, glug. But, yeah. And here's the thing. Back then, there were like no flavors of Red Bull. Full Throttle was just Full Throttle flavor. That was it. There were no flavors of Full Throttle. There was Diet. If you wanted energy with no calories, I guess. Like, do you want your diet cocaine? I don't know. And then there's Rockstar, which had normal, Rockstar, and orange. That was it. And I'm pretty sure the orange they had then was different than the one they had now, because I've tried the newer orange Rockstars, the ones called Chaos and other stuff. It doesn't taste the same as I remember. Then again, I also remember drinking Full Throttle, going to the bathroom, and looking like my pee looked like I had crystals in it because it would like glow in the dark. Again, perhaps why they had to change the whole ephedra thing, aside from, maybe there were concerns with that. I'm just saying maybe there may be a few foods that we eat in the modern society that are perhaps got a few extra chemicals in it more than what is healthy for the human body. But honestly, I think in the long run, I think I lucked out because, modern society. Okay, a lot of our food is empty calories and has chemicals in it that are harsh for us. But they're delicious. I'm not starving to death, and I'm unlikely to get horrible diseases that people would have gotten in the past. Because sometimes food in the past was like, hey, you don't have much variety in the food. There's no. Granted, yes, maybe having so much sugar and salt is not healthy for me. But at the same time, I feel this is much preferable to having dirty water. Because, I mean, how often would you really have clean water in the past? And even then, it's water. It's not like you can get it out of a fucking... It's not like you could have a fucking... Because nowadays, if you want, you could like get a fucking Brita filter pitcher thing, have it in your fridge, and then you could pour it into like a special glass with an insulated part that can actually be frozen to be extra cold, and then pour your water in that and have it already start to freeze a little bit, and then dump ice in there. And heck, if you want, you'd add lemon or sugar or whatever you want. I mean, yes, a lot of our food nowadays has a lot of empty calories and sugar and salt and chemicals. On the other hand, there is a plentiful amount of food, and it tastes delicious. Also, a lot of food back in the past might have made you sick and gave you food poisoning and killed you. Grantedly, I've had food poisoning several times. It sucks. But I'm just saying, probably would have been more likely to have died from eating stuff that was probably not healthy. Because, I mean, who's to say what could be in your food back then? But who's to say what's really in it? I'm just saying I'm glad I'm not starving and that food is delicious. Is it perhaps healthy for me as I look down at my fat belly? No. At the same time, I enjoyed every fucking Oreo I have ever ate, and I regret nothing. It was delicious. Pizza is awesome, and it tastes so good. 26 minutes. You know, I feel like I've gotten a little off topic here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But main point I was trying to say about the TECH N9NE thing is this. The way he sings it. There is no way I can harmonize with it. Oh, right, I was saying the thing with Jonathan Davis. You know, the, like, take Chutes and Ladders. Or some of the other songs he does. Like, you guys know. I know that you guys have heard the band Korn before. I've seen them in concert twice. Once was a Family Values tour. They had like Deftones and some other people there. And then another time was at like Rock on the Range. I think Disturbed was there too. And like 100 other bands. For someone who doesn't do drugs, I apparently have a shitty memory. Though to be fair, most of my memory is women being topless. Okay, I have the parts of the concert I wanted to focus on, okay? But I enjoyed the music, okay? I don't think I haven't been at a concert in forever, though. I don't think I could be in mosh pits anymore. What was kind of weird during the Disturbed concert, at one point a giant mosh pit formed, and then right next to it, there was like a giant circle of people playing hacky sack. And you would think that there wouldn't be a bunch of people playing hacky sack during a Disturbed concert. But there were. But there was also a very large mosh pit, and both of them started off as fairly small. And then they both started getting bigger. And then there were two big circles that were getting bigger until, you know, they met. And then you had a bunch of people playing hacky sack that also had people trying to mosh around them. Good memories. Good memories. That being said, I don't think I could be in mosh pits anymore. I'd probably break my fucking legs. Because I don't feel like my bones are as strong as they were back then. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to handle, you know, being tackled on the fucking concrete anymore. Wow, I was not very safe when I was younger. And it's not like I was a fucking football player to think I'm a fucking nerd. I'm an otaku. I'm a fucking weeb. You know, I'm not known for my athletic prowess. I'm pretty sure if you stuck me in a line of UFC fighters, it'd be like, one of these things is not like the others. And it wouldn't be just because I'd be holding a giant thing of like a bucket of KFC or something and eating it. Apparently I'm hungry at all times, despite the fact that I should not be hungry right now. I don't know. Might go to a Chinese buffet later. That sounds delicious. I have not been to one of those in quite a while. Main point I was trying to say before I get back off topic again. Before I get back to the original topic, Jonathan Davis does the you guys know. I know you guys. I know you have heard of. I know you have. Hell, I would think most of you have been to a Korn concert before or want to be at one. You have heard. Most of you have probably heard every album by Korn at least a dozen times. You know the sounds I'm talking about. You know the things that Jonathan Davis does with his voice that I can't even describe. I don't know how he does it. It's awesome, but I can't begin to replicate that. I can't even describe what I fail to replicate. Same thing with TECH N9NE. Like the pitch of his voice. I'm not sure how to... And yes, I know I fail completely at trying to match the pitch in my voice. Because that's... Like, anytime I try to sing a song, I try to I try to combine the word match and pitch together. Wait, great. But like I try to put my voice. I try to not only sing in tempo and all that with them, which again, there are some parts where he's kind of quick in TECH N9NE because I don't know the actual guy's name. I'm sorry. But like he's a little quick in how he says stuff, and it's just like it's so hard not to mumble everything. And just there's just no chance of me being able to actually say it in pace with him and actually enunciating my words. So I'm probably going to be saying it at a slower pace than what the song does. On top of that, the rhythm of it, the song is going to be a little off because of my inability to have any amount of skill. I'm sorry, I'm a failure. But again, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize for being a failure. It's who I fucking am. Okay? I'm not going to apologize for being me. Then again, I could sing the I Apologize for Nothing song by Bobaflex, but there are so many parts of that song that I would feel emotionally uncomfortable singing. It's an amazing song. They do great. It's just parts of the lyrics I don't really feel comfortable saying. But I do like the overall theme, the message behind the song, and I like the kind of confidence that, just confidence that, everyone in the band, exudes. And it's like, I would like confidence. Can I also feel confidence? The answer is no. But that's the main point. Like, I apologize for nothing. It's like, they're confident. Part of me thought when I started making YouTube, I would start feeling more confident in myself because like I'd be talking more, and I'd be like, yes, this will help me build my confidence and ability to socially interact. I was wrong. It is a good emotional outlet, but I can't say like I've entered a Pokemon evolution. I'm still the same nerdy, weeby son of a bitch I've always been. So, yeah, I'm a nerd. And a failure. And I can't sing. But just because you suck at something doesn't mean you shouldn't keep doing it. So, I'm just going to pull up the lyrics on my phone with no music. And I've probably forgotten at all what the rhythm's supposed to be because as I lean forward to look at this, I've spent 34 minutes and 10 seconds rambling. And at one point, I considered just hopping into the song initially when I first started doing this, and then, I'll probably try to move through the pictures a little bit during the course of singing. Yes, I'm going to try to multitask. The multitask being holding my phone with my left hand, trying to sing a song while trying to remember what kind of rhythm it's supposed to be, while I use my right hand to move my trackpad on my laptop to alternate between all the fucking tabs I have at the top of my screen. What you're looking at is tab 1. Tab 2. Tab 3. Tab 4. Apparently I need another drink of the energy drink. I'm yawning. Not because I'm bored, because I'm extremely sleepy. You might say, well, then go to sleep, Looter. I don't flip off like a fucking light switch. If I lay down to go to bed now, even if I feel like I'm going to pass out, if I go lay down right now, I'm not going to go to sleep. It's not how... I would say human physiology, but I'm not even sure. Like I said, I'm weird. I'm eccentric. I'm awkward. Next tab. I kind of lost count because I stopped paying attention. Next tab. But yeah, I definitely do have to say, I think everyone in the world should watch Soul Eater. And I think everyone in the world should watch the movie The Odyssey with Armand Assante. Also, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Next tab. I'm going to take a sip of this drink. And here's Armand Assante as Odysseus in the movie The Odyssey in 1997. Amazing movie. Second best movie ever made. Dude. Okay. Let's double check OBS. Seems to still be working. Okay. At 37 and a half minutes, pretty much. Let's actually try to sing the song. Very strong emphasis on the try part. Wow, I gotta try to remember how the actual song goes. I completely forgot the rhythm of it. Let me try to imagine TECH N9NE's voice. Okay, I think I was able to remember it correctly. First entry for Psychology 101. Dysfunctional. Yeah, don't bring me nothing stupid if you don't want me to lose it. Step back if you don't want me to attack. I'm a beast, better give me the deuces. I have no tolerance for nonsense, get away from me. You want to get dollars, don't holler, you making me. I'm a little dysfunctional, you're the problem, please don't awaken me. You're the problem, and I'm the way, 'cause back in the day most have forsaken me. Lottie, I'm at the party on a drunk night with a punk mic dude. Want to pick a fight 'cause he's sorry that he ain't gotty like I be. 'Cause he's sloppy, not me. Costly rocks be spot free. But he don't know I'm roguish, surrounded by my soldiers. And they be locked and loaded, will explode if you can't hold us. And we don't got no scruples. We didn't come to fight and shoot you, but you busters better be mutual. I scrolled too far. Don't get loose because we cuckooed. Listen, they call me a genius. I run the show when beyond my penis. It's wonderful. Wow, I can't phrase that at all right. Demons think they the meanest, but I brung the foe on the floor. A little bit sick, don't you know? I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? You could fool around and make me mad. I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? Might fool around and make me mad. Don't make me mad. Born to hustle, I'm a product of the environment. Game done changed, so I've been forced in retirement. But I make moves and I pay dues and common sense. Since I can't lose and I can't choose, then I come back to spit. I'm sorry, like rhythm is so bad with this. I am not a musician, despite my many attempts. Kneeled at the throne but can't get on. So I need me a lick. I write these songs but don't belong. I'm on some other shit. I'm hunting leads in desperate need. I hope it's coming quick. I'd wrap my brain to find a lane that's gonna bring me some change. But it's so strange, my life has changed and I am not the same. I come around, but since I'm down, it feels uncomfortable. I try to hide it deep inside, but I'm dysfunctional. I never learn to hold it in, I get emotional. First implode and then explode, I am combustible. So please don't push to play me. Pussy on some real shit, won't be defeated, I'm heated, oh shit. I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? I'm a little dysfunctional. Don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional. Don't you know? You could fool around and make me mad. I'm a little dysfunctional. Don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional. Don't you know? Might fool around and make me mad. Don't make me mad. And like I said, there were a few words I omitted just because I don't ever want to say those words. And then the other half of it's, I feel very uncomfortable saying that. So I'm not going to, it's like the Bowflex stuff. There's some stuff like, I don't want to sing that. That one, you know what? People say you sing better when you're in the shower, right? Let's give that a shot. So, ow, my knees. God damn it. Fuck. Ow. You guys know that thing where you're sitting for a while and one, your ass still hurts even though you're sitting on a fucking pillow? Hey, at least I don't have to get undressed off in the shower because I'm still naked. Let me move the fucking dumbbells I have stacked in front of my door. Yes, I lock my door, stack dumbbells, and put a fucking chair in front of it. And I put a piece of paper in part of the door so if anything tries to move it, I'll see the paper move. It's fine. Everyone else does that too. Right? I'm not the only one. I'm just saying. Okay, I see my lid is up on my toilet because, I had to pee earlier. So I'm going to put that down so I have a place to set the laptop because I don't trust myself to be able to carry the laptop and move a toilet seat at once. Even though I'm pretty sure during the Let's Play of the horror visual novel The Letter, at one point, because it's a very long story, don't get me wrong, it's an amazing horror game. And everything about it it's incredibly well done. The people who wrote that story had to have like fucking whiteboards everywhere and stacks of notes. Like it had to take a whole fucking team to make that shit, let alone just organizing the story, not just the rest of it, but just the way the story interacts and the dialogue and how different routes the story go. That so fucking intricate. Like they literally would have had to like draw a map on how to organize it. I'm just saying it's The Letter is an amazing horror visual novel. It's amazing. But it is so fucking long. I think it took me like 90 hours to Let's Play that. And I even had the option set that anytime I came to text or dialogue, because I had to do multiple times through to try to get like as many of the endings as possible. I wasn't able to fully 100% it because I got as much as I possibly could. And even though I used like 100 fucking different save files to jump around from different spots of it, and I had the auto skip thing set to where it would skip anything I had already read before, it still took me 90 plus. And I didn't get off topic with that game either. I actually stayed on topic and played it quickly. And the parts that I read, I was reading it quickly. I didn't get like sidetracked like I've done this whole fucking video. I focused on the fucking video. I focused on the game. I didn't get sidetracked. I played it efficiently. And yet it took me 90 plus hours to beat the game. It is so unbelievably long. It's amazing. And so well done and intricate. And the dialogue and just everything they wrote into the story is incredible. You wrote an amazing story. Development team whose name I can't remember. It's also a very scary horror game, too. So good job there. But also, aside from the horror part, it's also very scary. And the parts that aren't horror, which honestly most of it's horror, but even the parts that are horror, that's also really well done. Not just the story, but the drawing, everything. I like all of it. It's an amazing story. Awesome, awesome job. But it's so long. It's worth it, though. If you want to play a good visual novel, definitely Letter is for you. And even if you do watch the Let's Play, which honestly I don't know how, like you might have to watch it at double speed because it's so fucking so long. But just saying, I think you would enjoy playing the game better yourself. And honestly, you're probably better off not watching my Let's Play of the Letter and just playing the game yourself because, you know, I might ruin the scary parts for you because it's supposed to be things that are supposed to be a surprise. And honestly, if you just watch the video of me, you're not going to be scared because you're just going to hear me gibbering half the time or being scared by a jump scare and stuff. And how can you be scared if you're listening to me yell in fear? I mean, how can you be scared if I'm scared? I mean, I don't think it works that way. Anyway, I'm going to go put that lid down on the toilet and I'll come back for the computer. Because after all, people say that you can sing better in the shower. Though it's going to be kind of hard because I'm going to have to stand with half my body in the shower. And I'll have to be careful because I'll need to make sure the curtain's in a certain way. Because even though I'll have the laptop on the toilet, I need to be careful not to splash, let any of the water from the shower hit the laptop. And then, of course, I'll be holding my phone while in the shower. I don't recommend doing any of this. Obviously electronics and water, you should try to keep as far away as possible. And obviously I can't have my laptop in the shower for very long because, well, steam, moisture would be bad. But for a very short period of time, I think it's okay. But same way with my phone. I'm going to be holding my arm out of the shower. Now it's not going to be over the railing of the bathtub part of it. I might. Either way, I might just have it next to the wall, the far end, away from the shower head. I'm just saying, they say people sing better in the shower. Let's try that. But I'll be back. I'm going to put that lid down on that toilet. Now I'm going to unplug the charging cable from the laptop. But I will still be leaving my headphones and controller plugged in because I have that stuff plugged in anytime I record because it seems to affect OBS for some reason. I don't know why. It must be something else I'm doing. Either way, I'm going to be carrying the laptop and this. Okay. And yes, I know I did technically just take a shower earlier, but I take 15 showers a week, even though this won't count as part of that. Just because, I'm not going to be in there long enough to get clean. Just long enough to see, do I sing better in the shower? I'm not sure if you want to hear me very well over the, volume of water. But let me adjust my shower curtain. And reach around here. Kind of cold. Give it a moment. Let me try to adjust the heat. Still cold. And there, that's a little warmer. I like hot showers, okay? Yeah, I want a little warmer. Okay, that's pretty good. Any warmer, I'm going to burn myself. Okay, let's dry off my arm with the towel. pick up my phone. I'm gonna hop in the shower. Hold my phone away. It's kind of burning. Okay. Literally as warm as it can be without. Okay, that's. Ow! Ow! Okay, God. Okay, that's too warm. That's too warm. That's too warm. That's too warm. Okay. Can I try to reach around the water so I don't. Okay, a little lower. And. Okay, that's better. Okay, reaching for the phone. Dropping back in the water. Okay, that's pretty nice. Opening. Okay, putting in my password on my phone. Wait, I gotta get in the water a little more. Gotta let some of the steam around my face. My arm is fully stretched so my phone's not getting wet. I have to occasionally tap my phone so it doesn't go back into a lock screen. That's kind of nice. Okay. Let's see if I sing a little bit better in the shower. I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? You can fool around and make me mad. I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? Might fool around and make me mad. Don't make me mad. I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. I get a little emotional, don't you know? You can fool around and make me mad. I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. I get a little emotional, don't you know? Might fool around and make me mad. Don't make me mad. Okay. Now, I don't want to keep the shower on anymore because even though the laptop is nowhere near the water, enough moisture in the air might get to the laptop. I'd rather not damage the laptop. Like, very much so. I'm trying to let some of the water naturally fall off my body here. Because normally, I can't really grab the towel very well with one arm. Okay, I'm gonna lean forward, put my phone over there. Okay, now I'm gonna get dry. I'll push stop recording when we get back to the bedroom, okay? Let me get dry first. And like I said, that doesn't count as a shower because I was just in there for a minute? I didn't even have, and besides, part of a shower is, using shampoo, using soap. Stop judging me for my shampoo selections. As far as body wash, I have various body washes, an actual soap bar. I even have this thing I got from my body bath place. Bath Beyond, whatever the fuck it's called. It's like a mix of orange and ginger. So it's body wash plus foam, vitamin E, aloe. It's like aromatherapy. It's supposed to make you more awake and alert. I'll usually wear a little bit of that. Use that in a shower before work. Like I said, stop judging my soap collections. I like taking showers. I like to smell nice. Heck, like I said, if you want to know what I smell like, the Azzaro collection, AZZARO Wanted collection. It's a glass thing of a gun revolver. That's what I smell like. But I also have some my Magant Red and some other colognes. That's one thing. I've never been to an anime convention. And I've heard people say that people go to anime conventions and they smell bad. And I'm like, why would you do that? I mean, in general, I like to smell good. But if I'm going to something like a social thing, which I would imagine like anime convention, you're going to that because, people. I mean, if you just wanted to look at anime stuff, there's tons of that on YouTube and Steam and Crunchyroll and all that stuff. Honestly, I prefer just having DVDs of anime instead of streaming services. I don't like streaming services. I mean, I'll try to catch anime on YouTube if I can, but usually beyond that, if I can't, I don't really want to watch anything on a streaming service. I'd rather just have it on DVD. But, yeah, like, if you're going to go to something social like that, wouldn't you want to smell really good? Because the whole point of the convention is you're seeing other people. So you want to look and smell, your best, right? Like, why would you smell bad? Why would you want that? You would like it. I mean, in general, I would prefer to smell better. But if you're at a social thing, then better than your best, really. I mean, you want to be, spiffy. Though I'm not sure if I would ever cosplay anything. But yeah, one day I'll go to one of those. Ow, my foot! Son of a bitch! Didn't even hit it on anything. I'm just like, I rested it on that railing thing that separates the bathtub from the rest of the not bathtub part of the bathroom. And like I said, my foot did not appreciate that for some reason. Okay. Right, can't carry both things. I'm going to carry the phone to the bedroom first. You guys wait here. Yes, I'm checking the battery charge. I'm going to plug it in on the phone charger. Okay. Yes, I set the phone on top of a Boba Flex CD. Yes, the Boba Flex CD is on top of something. I can't see what. Okay. Stop judging me for that. Yes, the Boba Flex CD is set on the CD soundtracks of the Senran Kagura Burst Renewal PS4 game. I think we're past the point of me admitting I'm a weeb, okay? We're past that. We all know I'm a nerd. Pick up the laptop. Carry the laptop back to my room. Set it down. Still fucking naked, so grab this pillow again and put it back on the chair. That. Okay. Ow! Plug in the charger. It's the computer. Take a sip of this energy drink. Part of my bed sheet came undone. Let me fix that real quick. Yes, I know I could have done it afterward, but I want to do it now. Okay, I'm back. Oh, okay. Readjusting my balls. Okay. So, I'm not sure if there's anything else I should do in this video. I think we've established I'm a nerd and I can't sing. So, but yeah, I think everyone should watch Soul Eater and Odyssey. So, yeah, bye. And I hope everyone out there has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everybody.